Israel, I'm in here answering mail and stuff, and I'm going to bounce off of Pastor Fox's video, which he's given as always he does. He's given sound advice. You have to understand, the people that are associated with me, and I likewise with them, we're very proactive people. We're not the type of people who just talk about what you need to do. We're actually performers in what we talk about. That's the one thing I really don't like about people is that they got all this advice, they got all this wisdom for everybody in the world and what we should be doing, what they should be doing, and then if you ask them, are you doing it? Pastor Fox and Zach are doers, and they're following the wisdom. A few videos I just got finished saying, I just got finished making another video about food. And let me try to help bring you people's minds online. We're getting to the point now, brothers and sisters, that you're just going to be glad to have food. Now, we do not make a practice here at Straightway of eating genetically modified foods. But let me say this. When it comes time for crap to hit the fan and food is scarce as in the land, which, there's always going to be food available. It's just going to, again, the prices are going to be so high, you're not going to be able to afford it. But when it comes to being able to put some food in your belly, I know one thing, you ain't going to care one bit if it's been genetically modified. You're not going to care one bit about what kind of food that is or anything. Now, those of us who follow the scriptures and stuff, I'm going to eat clean no matter what. That's all there is to it. That's just the way I am. Other people, hey, you have your own thing you need to do. But you prepare before stuff happens. You don't wait till something happens and think you're going to prepare. And the sad part about it is that a lot of you folks are in a mess out there because you look at so much of the situation you're in and what you're snared by, and it paralyzes you from making even the remotely smallest step of preparation to do what you need to do in order to prepare. It's just a sad, sad thing. Like it or not, these videos are epic. They're classics. And people are going to wish. And that's one reason why we make these videos, so we can have an archive to show you what we've been saying for years. And so when stuff does happen, it's going to be bad. It really, truly is. If you're going to be wise, prepare your house. The Bible even teaches that, there's one thing about pastors, leaders, allegedly pastors, because America, we have no shortage of boot-licking, jack-leg dogs of pastors. They call themselves that, but they really are wolves in sheep clothing. But a real true pastor will always give warning so that the people can be prepared. Now, does humans pay attention to warning? No, they never have. They never will. It's always been a remnant, a small remnant. I know that. I come into these videos with the full knowledge of knowing that 99.9%, I might as well say 99.9999999% of the people are going to utterly reject and continue to go on. They will sit and look at the videos like this, and then after they get finished hearing it, it was just entertainment. Then they'll utterly go on. You know why? That's because of normacy bias. It's never happened to me. I know faintly about it in history, but it's never happened to me, so therefore it cannot ever happen. That's what we usually function after. And so what we do is we search for people that's going to say the things that we like to hear. You better go out and buy some food. One good source of food is you can go out to the co-op and buy some of that wheat and some of that grain that they use for animals. Yeah, you can go out and buy some of that too. The one thing they won't tell you is the only difference between that wheat and the wheat you buy anywhere else is the number of washings that it takes. By the time you eat, you can wash as much as you want. But I tell you one thing, you people better go and buy some food. You better store up some clean water in your house. You better start making water reservations and water reservoirs around your land. You had better get a hold of some commodities. I'm serious. And you better have tangible assets, because money is going to fail. What you know to be money. It was amazing how that 5,000 years ago, 4,000 years ago over in Egypt and stuff. And of course, you know, all the raiders is raiding the tomb and stuff. They never did find Federal Reserve notes. They always found tangible assets, i.e. gold and silver. It was remarkable, isn't it? That's the truth. True, straight away. Better go get some food or you're going to starve. Because those children are going to be highly upset when their belly is aching. And when that belly hit that spine, you know what's going to always come into your mind? Everything that myself and Pastor Fox has said.